Hey, I'm Andres from Game Dev Estonia and I'm in Paris, France on the event with the nice name Game Connection Europe. This is the beginning of November if you're watching this video much later, maybe even many years later. So this video is about the event itself and this is the part of the Paris Games Week, this event. So I will cover the event itself. What is it? It's a B2B, business to business event. And then I will talk a bit about the Paris Games Week itself. As I said previously, this is a professional event. I can compare it to a few other events, conferences I've been in. So I've been on the DevGam in Lithuania this year and I've been on Gamescom. I still need to get to GDC or Pocket Gamer. This event is much more professional in the sense that you really have to make your homework and you really need to check, is this event for you? So I would say that if you are already in the middle of some kind of deal, or at least you have a prepared pitch, you should try to go here. And here meeting system really works, so you should use it. When I was on Gamescom, I barely used the online system for meetings. I mostly went to different locations, booths, and just randomly talked with people. Here, it's not really working like that. When I was just trying to go to some of the corners and try to talk with the people there, they were like, yeah, it's great, I'm interested, but please book the meeting because my schedule is full. Right now the next guy is coming. Yeah, this is really like the event to sign the deals. That when you already have some kind of understanding of what you're doing, who you want to meet, are those people there, and really, yeah. So first day I was a bit unprepared because I was going there with the Baltic Explorers and I got invitation, I went there, but I didn't really prepare my schedule. And first day was hard for me. I went randomly to different corners and I understood that I'm a bit lost. And then I managed to make final preparations on that day, and so the second day of the conference I already had meetings. I met quite important people, I would say, for me. Because as a representative of Estonia, I'm very interested to make connections with other big conferences, events, associations, and that's what I've done on the second day. And when I was talking with people around, I would say half of them said that the event didn't work for them this year, but the other half said that it worked very well for them this year. There are really developers, mostly indie developers, and there are really on-the-spot publishers, and even Nintendo Europe was represented there. So you really can find the value, but you have to prepare and you have to do the homework. Of course, Game Connection is just a part, B2B part from a bigger event, Paris Games Week. It's pretty good, I would say. Of course, it's not a Gamescom, not even close to that, but it's full of playable games. Like all of the main players were represented there. There was a very big booth from Nintendo. I would say it was the biggest one on the event. It was giant. They were playing Mario football game, Mario Strikers. And there was Bayonetta 3 and Splatoon 3, so it looked really, really good. I made a picture with Mario and Luigi, so yeah, I'm the cool guy now. I have a picture with Sonic and I have a picture with Mario. And yeah, Xbox had a booth, PlayStation had a pretty nice one with a thematic winter forest with God of War himself taking pictures, so it was nice. Of course, Ubisoft and some other big companies. Yeah, there was a corner with cosplay, there was a corner with retro games, there were some shops, but all in all it was just one big hall. If Gamescom is like 5, 6, 7, I don't know how many halls, here it was one hall, but it was packed, so there was a lot of things to do. and because it was much less people, attendees, all those lines were quite short. Of course, I'm not proposing to go to France just for this event, but if you are going there due to your business deals, you can definitely attend Paris Games Week too. So that's the Paris Games Week. Now, most of the people are going to France not because of the Game Connection or Paris Games Week, not only because of those, but because it's Paris. It's quite an interesting thing to go to Paris. You know, it sounds cool. You know where I've been? Yeah, I've been in Paris. Wow. I've seen Eiffel Tower. Ooh. I had a baguette. You know, in November right now, it's really good. There are not so many tourists. I would say I barely saw any tourists. The streets are not so full, not so packed. The weather is still good. It's still quite warm. And you know, I just took electric scooter, went through the streets, and I had a lot of fun. And due to the inflation in Estonia right now, the prices are not so bad now for us, because they're almost the same as in Estonia now. Of course, if you will go to a very expensive and high quality restaurant in the evening, full course will be 32-36 euros. But if you will go to a local bar, it can be much cheaper, less than 20 euro to go for a nice dinner. And I would say at least once in your life you should really definitely visit Paris, at least for a few days. And if you have this opportunity while you're going to a conference, it's great. It's great. Just be prepared for the metro. The road from and back to the airport is pretty complicated. You may change a few metro lines. So really prepare in advance. When we were going back to the airport, there was a problem at the metro station that the ticket machine was very slow and there was only one ticket machine. So we spent maybe half an hour just standing and waiting for the ticket. Then there were some complications with the ticket machines that were, you know, letting you in to the station. And some of the trains were overcrowded. It was really hard to get in. So in the sense of transport, be prepared that first of all it's expensive, and second of all, it will take time. It's a big city.
So that's all for this video. Hope it will be valuable to the game developers, maybe in Estonia, maybe in other countries. This video is very short because, of course, the event is quite small and I didn't have much time here. But I hope you got some basics. Should you go here? What's the value for you and your company, studio? And yeah, so let's meet next time on the next event.